everyone, I'm Hadass. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, this is another video 2 weeks in a row. What? Yes, this is happening. Your eyes do not deceive you. I am back. And today I have an empties video for you guys with products that I finished, mostly candles that I finished, and I'm going to show them to you and let you know if I'm going to repurchase them or not. But first of all, I have some products I want to talk about, but I can't actually show you guys these product packages because I foolishly threw them away. Yeah, I made an empties video for my other channel, which is my Hebrew channel, and yeah, I totally forgot that I'm supposed to do another one for this channel here, and I just threw them away, and I'm a failure. I'm sorry, but I remember this product, so I want to mention them now. Here we go. I finished the Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap in the scent Pink Grapefruit. Liked it. Not my #1 favorite. I don't feel like I'm necessarily going to repurchase it unless I really need a hand soap, and I wouldn't like any other of the scents, basically. It's okay, it was nice, but not a must. I also finished the foaming hand soap in the scent Southern Lemon Chiffon. Definitely will never repurchase that thing again. It was just too weird for me to wash my hands with something that smells so much like a dessert. And it's a weird thing because if they had it in a candle, I would definitely want it as a home fragrance product in my house. But to like clean my hands with it, it was just weird, too weird, so not for me. I also finished the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy body lotion. It was in the scent Vanilla Verbena. Love the scent, but I don't feel that any lotion from Bath & Body Works is moisturizing enough. I feel they smell great, but if you're really in the need for moisture, I don't think they're that good, not even the aromatherapy ones, so I don't think I'm going to repurchase it again. The last empty product that I threw away by mistake was the Aromatherapy Lavender Vanilla Pillow Mist, and this is a legendary product. I love it. I will definitely repurchase it. It just feels so good spraying it on my pillow and then going to bed, going to sleep. I love it, and I don't think there's any other pillow mist that compares, so definitely something I want to repurchase again. Okay, this is the time where we actually get to the real stuff, and I finished these 2 little hand soaps. This one is Wild Honeysuckle and this is Watermelon Lemonade. I love them both very, very much. I think I like the Wild Honeysuckle a little bit more, but both of them are great. I think I will repurchase them, but definitely the Wild Honeysuckle was my favorite. Let's move on to my favorite subject, which is of course candles. And the first candle that I finished is this little guy. It's Mr. Mayer's Clean Day Basil Candle. It's a soy wax candle that I got from iHerb, which is my favorite website for like natural products, natural skincare products, a lot of cruelty-free stuff. Love it, and they ship internationally, of course, which is good for me. But this candle was not very exciting, which is very strange. When I first got it, when it arrived in the package, I could smell it with the lid on. It was really, really strong. But when it was burning, it wasn't throwing very well, and I was surprised. I'm not going to repurchase it again. I like the scent, very herbally with a slight sweetness, but the performance wasn't impressive at all, so I'd rather get Bath & Body Works candles instead. I finished one of the most hyped candles out there. It's the Goose Creek Peanut Butter Sugar. I wasn't so thrilled about it, to be honest. I mean, I expected a peanut buttery scent, and it was just vanilla. It was just like, it was burning, and I picked up like a vanilla waffle cone, or like a waffle straight out of the toaster thing. And it was nice, but not what I expected. Like, the name makes you believe that it's going to be different than what it is. And, you know, if I knew that it's just gonna be like vanilla scent, I wouldn't have bothered to order it. So yeah, but it burned nice, it was okay, but no, I'm not gonna repurchase it. It's not exciting enough to go through the trouble. I finished up this Woodwick candle, it's called Toffee Brittle. I loved it. It was incredible, very, very strong, throwing amazingly. The burn is great. I don't like the crackling wick thing. It just annoys me to hear it in the background, but I don't mind. You know, I can survive this annoying little thing because the candle really is great. And I was quite surprised because I had the worst experience with Woodwick candles in the past. They have these candles in the tins. These candles suck. They are terrible. And I didn't have high hopes for this one, but it actually really surprised me. It was wonderful. And this really reminds me, there was like a toffee crunch candle. It's an old school candle from Bath and Body Works that I loved, and I don't know why they don't bring it back, why? But this is a dupe. It's the same thing, so this is why I love it, and I will repurchase it. It's really pricey, but I loved it. Great candle. I'm just gonna go through all the other brands' candles before I reach Bath and Body Works, and the next candle I have to show is this one. It's by Everyday Luxe. It's the apple cider candle. I got it in TK Maxx when I was in Berlin. Not good, not good. Smells so artificial and, like, you know, it's really gross now. It's just not good. It burned okay, but the scent was synthetic and gross. Will never repurchase it. I don't have any way to repurchase it, basically, because I don't know this company and if they have a website or anything, but no. Wouldn't recommend it all. I finished up this Yankee Candle Salted Caramel. I already emptied the remaining wax and I melted it in my melter. Every time I finish a Yankee Candle, I feel like such a sense of accomplishment, like you really made something out of yourself in this life, because it just takes forever to finish it. And I love the scent. It's like a caramel, and I get a hint of like dark chocolate in there. Beautiful scent, but burning Yankee candles is just a nightmare. They're so... It's a temperamental candle. It's a crazy candle. It starts with a nice throw and a good flame and wax pull and everything, and then it goes downhill, and then it doesn't pull out at all, and it lived most of its life in tin foil, basically, so it will melt, and it didn't throw well, and then it threw a little bit better. It was just, this candle is abusing me. This isn't 50 Shades of Grey. Why do they make these candles so impossible? And oh, this is terrible. I mean, it's just so annoying to burn Yankee candles. And this, I have this one behind me that's burning, the Pen Raisin, that right now it's okay, but this is also one temperamental candle that, you know, every day, every time you light it, you never know what you're gonna get, if it's going to perform well or not. And I am getting too old to deal with it. Seriously. I mean, we know that there's a throw issue and sometimes they don't throw, but I've been having burn issues with both of these guys, and I can't handle it. I can't handle the stress. I just want a candle that I can light and let it be, and it will throw. Is that too much to ask? So if that's not clear by this point, I'm just getting flustered. Never gonna repurchase it again, and basically my goal at this time is just to finish up all my Yankee candles, experience the frustration now, so I'll have a brighter future with better performing candles. So wish me luck with that, and pray that I will not be tempted to buy any more of these, because that would not end well for me. No. And now we're about to talk about Bath and Body Works. So the first Bath and Body Works candle that I finished is this one. It's the cinnamon sugar donut. This candle arrived broken. If you don't know, I live in Israel, and I order from the Bath & Body Works website, and I ship the packages to this American address, a US address that I received from this company. They receive the package for me, and then they ship it to me to Israel. And sometimes disaster happens, and I get broken candles, and this is what happened with this one. But you know, I'm not gonna throw it away because I already bought it and there's nothing I can do. I can't return it. So I just took the block of wax and I placed it in an empty jar that I had, and the operation was successful. It burned all the way through without any trouble. It's a great burning candle. The performance is great. I love the smell. You know, very greasy, sweet, cinnamony smell. I will definitely repurchase this because, you know, when winter comes, I feel the need to smell something so greasy and sweet in my house. So next winter, definitely gonna repurchase more of these guys. I finished a vintage, old school, classic, much adored candle that I had for years. Eucalyptus. If you're old school into candle reviews on YouTube, you remember this was Little Belladier's #1 favorite, and I held on to it for so long because I thought, oh, you can't get it anymore, and it would be a shame to burn it. But then I realized how crazy it is. I might as well burn and enjoy it, and I did. It's a great candle. It is fresh and clean, and also sweet, and also herbally. The performance was fantastic, and I enjoyed it a lot. I wish they had some sort of dupe or something in that style, but as far as I know, they don't. It's a shame. I'm definitely not going to throw it away like this, because this little guy, I'm going to throw it in the freezer. I'm going to remove the wax, melt it in a burner, and I'm gonna enjoy every last piece of it. I love it. I finished this guy, the Radiant Red Maple, with like the appley, marshmallowy scent. It was really good. I really liked it, but I can't say it's like my #1. It was a nice candle. I really enjoyed it, but it's definitely, you know, it's not a necessity in my mind. So I'm ready to move on. I finished this beautiful, beautiful candle. It was Rivera Maya Plumeria Petals, like a florally clean, sweet, but not too gross and like powdery and heavy. It was, no, nothing like that. It was really, really great. And what I really loved about it, the performance, the burn was amazing, great flames, and the wax pull was great. And seeing the flames through this beautiful kind of glass, it was great. I'm definitely going to repurchase it because it's just a pleasure to have. Another winner is this one, Fresh Balsam. Oh, I love Fresh Balsam. I love it so much. I will definitely repurchase it. It burns beautifully, it throws beautifully, and the scent is kind of woodsy and balsam and like pine needly fresh scent is what I'm all about. I love it so much, and yeah, definitely this is a must-have for me. I finished this Tahiti passion flower, Tahitian flowers, orange blossom, and solar musk. No. I mean, I did burn it all the way through, and I think, you know, the performance was okay, but no, the smell is just so powdery and suffocating. It makes me think of like a toilet air freshener that you spray after you go #2, and, you know, sorry to be gross and TMI, but it just makes me think of toilets and toilet cleaners, and it's so artificial and disgusting. I don't like the smell, and I will not repurchase it. I finished one of the most disgusting candles ever. pumpkin spice cheesecake. Now, when I first got this candle and I smelled it on cold, I smelled it and it smelled exactly like the blinches that my grandmother used to make. If you don't know your East European cuisine, a blinces is like, it's based, I think it's originated in Hungary. It's like a pancake or like a French crepe, fried and then filled with sweet cheese and raisins and some cinnamon, and then it kind of rolled like a burrito with the cheese filling inside and drizzled with like a caramel sweet sauce. And this is something that my grandmother used to make, and it smelled exactly like that. And I was getting emotional by this scent, and I was so looking forward to burning it and have my entire house smell like my childhood when I used to eat these blintzes like a maniac. But once you lit it and once it burned, you didn't get any of this. You just get this, the same, typical kind of pumpkin spicy scent, along with the typical gross burnt rubber scent that all the pumpkin candles have from Bath & Body Works. It just smelled gross. And, I guess it's not so bad that its throw was basically non-existent, because the smell was disgusting. But it had such a great promise on cold, and then when you lit it, it was just a huge letdown. I will never buy it again. A huge disappointment. But that was the end of it. I will never buy any pumpkin candle again. I'm telling you right now, I'm done. They're not good. I mean, even if you like them on cold, once you light them, they smell disgusting. Another letdown is this one, the winter candle. I love the scent. It's one of my favorites, and I remember over in my Hebrew channel years ago when I started making videos and talking about Bath & Body Works, I really recommended this candle, and I remember saying, yeah, the burn and performance is very difficult, but it smells so good that it's worth it. But years have passed, I'm older now, and my patience has really diminished. I love the scent, and the throw is great, but this is a candle you have to fuss with all the time. All the time, to cotton ball it and to put it in tin foil and nurture it all the time. And it's not, I can't even say it's a temperamental candle like the Yankee one, because this one never had a moment where it actually performed and burned well. I constantly had to cotton ball this goddamn thing. I don't have any patience for this anymore. And people have been complaining about the burn of the thing for years. I don't understand why Bath & Body Works just ignore it. Just change the wicks. Why do you have to abuse people this way? I really think, that somewhere over at Bath & Body Works headquarters and Yankee Candle headquarters, there's some sadistic a-holes that are sitting there and laughing at us and how pathetic we are, trying so hard to get a good throw and performance out of their candles. They just like to abuse the customers. What is up with that? Stop it. Give me a good candle. I'm getting upset. Okay, that was my farewell from winter. I'm just gonna settle for fresh balsam. I will be okay. I will survive without this candle, unfortunately, but there you go. And the final candle that I finished was the warm caramel cider. This was a candle that I really wanted to get for years, and I couldn't do it because it was always sold out on the website. And I ended up finding a girl here in Israel that had it and sold it, and I bought it from her. This is a good performing candles. At some point the flames were so high I thought, oh my god, this candle is trying to kill me or something. It was intense. Great performance. I think all the candles in this series with like the leafy lid and this thing, all the candles from this series were really good performance wise. So maybe if I'll find more of these like on eBay, maybe I should get them because they were good. But the scent is like, it's it's okay. It's like an appley, kind of a little spicy scent, but really not as exciting as I thought it will be. I enjoyed it, but I'm not gonna repurchase. Actually, I have a Cider Lane, which is basically the same thing, but yeah, it's not my #1 favorite, and I won't bother repurchasing it again. So these were all my empties. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and tell me in the comments which candles you finished lately. I really want to know. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, press the red subscribe button, and press the little bell icon there, and that way you will get notified when I upload a new video, which I don't really know when it will be, just being real, because I don't have like a consistent schedule over here in this channel. I'm doing my best, but just to be sure you will never miss a video, click that bell, and that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!